What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. Thank all of you that have been subscribing and keeping up with me, because I've been going for a couple of months. So I'm here to give you an update and let you know what's been going on with me. First of all, I totally underestimated how much time, effort, and sacrifice it was gonna take to take the cultural center to the next level. So that's number one. Number two, I'm co-directing a documentary, you guys. And I also went to New York for a couple of weeks with all three of my children for the first time by myself. And I also had a health scare that made me reflect a lot on life. So let me fill you in about those things, and yeah, let's get started. So the Cultural Center, for those of you who don't know, I am the director of the Garifuna Cultural Center in Roatan, Honduras. I am Garifuna, that's my roots. And I have a couple of videos on my channel going more into detail about it. After I moved to Roatan, I believe that God used entertainment and, you know, the island life, cute guys and bartender life as bait to keep me here long enough to find my purpose. And I just want to encourage anybody who started a project that maybe you're thinking that, damn, nobody else cares about this. Like, I'm trying to do this great thing. I'm trying to help these people, and it seems like I'm not getting any support. Let me tell you something. If that idea that came to your head, if your heart, if you know deep down inside that this is something that God calls you to do not stop just because it doesn't look like what you want it to look or what society wants it to look like at that moment. Because there are God and all of his angels and all of your ancestors and them, they're your army, and they're up there rearranging things, putting people in your path to meet you, like, you know, maybe for a year down the line or 6 years down the line. You never know. The person who you need to be that business partner or that manager that you need to come into your business to help you take it to the next level, they're probably already being trained, you know. But if we stop, if we doubt, and if we just stress about what we don't have, or, you know, being not where we want to be, you're just like delaying all of these coordination that the Most High has to do to get you to where you want to be. So I say all of that to say this: keep on going, keep persevering. So your girl is co-directing a documentary. The name of the documentary is called Anichigu, Our Garifuna Story. And this is about my sister and I, our journey about moving from New York to Roatan and reconnecting with our Garifuna roots. So this really goes behind the scenes. It's a very intimate introduction to this entire journey. It's not just about the move, but also finding out who we are as Garifuna women, becoming mothers, going after this crazy dream of ours. So it's really something that we want to inspire anyone who's watching it to go after what God is calling you to do unapologetically. We're part of his bigger picture, okay? So you need to make it. You need to continue, because people who you don't even know, the souls of people who you don't even know, are depending on your perseverance. So we hope that this film inspires you all. And we do have a teaser. I'm not going to put it in this video, but I will put it in another video, and I'm gonna put the link to that video in the description box. I went to New York, had some business to handle, but it was so interesting because I was doing it with my three children by myself. For the first time I traveled with them. I'm used to traveling with my husband, but in this trip it was just myself, the kids, and my sister. So that was an experience, but I'm so grateful to be able to give my children the best of both worlds. We're not running away from New York, and we're not running away from Roatan. Each place has its pros and cons, and I just believe that exposing my children to both is going to prepare them so that when they're adults or when they're older, they can know where they want to go, you know. I want them to get a feel for everything, and then once they're old enough, they can make the decision. So I'm so grateful for that. We also had the opportunity to go to a pop-up shop, a Garifuna pop-up shop, which was so inspirational to be surrounded by so many other Garifuna entrepreneurs and to hear their journey. Shout out to Beli, to Belinda. She has a digital magazine. So I'm going to leave a link to her magazine in the description box below, because Belinda, she's doing her thing. And I'm so grateful that we were invited by her to participate in this event. It was actually our first pop-up shop, our first appearance as the Garifuna Cultural Center in New York, and we're planning more. So you gotta keep following me, because I got so much more coming up, and I'm gonna continue to share with you guys details and information about these types of events. And also, we went to Mississippi, y'all. The Anichigo team, our documentary team, we got invited to go to Mississippi and present. We created this Garifuna Festival and introduced Mississippi to the Garifuna culture. We had a panel and discussed the making of the film. We showed some director's cuts. We had a fashion show with my little daughter and I. We came out with our matching Go News, which is Garifuna for house coat. It was really exciting. It was really fun. And the best part of it was how many people were touched by our story. And we got to know more about the Indians of New Orleans and learn about those indigenous people. And it was such a great cultural exchange. And we actually made the news that day, you guys. We made frontline news at Mississippi.
Public Library hosted a festival today celebrating the Afro-Caribbean community, and the turnout was huge. Leslie Rojas has the story.
My reasoning was, I always wanted to live here.
Audrey and Nora Flores' parents left Honduras to start a new life in the U.S., but their daughters chose the opposite.
Audrey, because she's really the director. We're co-directors of the film.
Today, the sisters not only live in Honduras, they also spread awareness on their indigenous Garifuna culture.
So Nora and I were sisters. We're Garifuna. That's our indigenous group. And we are we're the founders of the Garifuna Cultural Center in Roatan, Honduras.
The Past Christian Public Library hosted a Garifuna festival embracing the Afro-Indigenous tribe. The Garifuna people originated from the Caribbean island, St. Vincent,
Mississippi. So that was really exciting, and I'm looking forward to doing more events like this. And last but not least, I had a health scare. You guys, I had a health scare, and it scared me straight. It really made me reflect and prioritize better. You know, I've always been this driven person when it comes to business. And when I started having children and starting my family life, I kind of felt overwhelmed with trying to balance both of it. And to be honest, I don't feel like I got a real balance or until just a year ago or a year and a half ago, after my third child, you know, and a lot of things I neglected because I didn't have the mental capacity to balance all of it. So yeah, guys, it's been busy, but thank you for keeping up. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and I'm trying out TikTok. I don't know about TikTok, but I'm on it. So if you got TikTok, follow me. I'm just getting my feet wet, trying to figure it out. But you can find me on TikTok. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I'm back from my break. I'm back from my YouTube hiatus. So I do have a lot more content coming out for you guys, all right? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. It ain't gonna be months, okay? I'll be right back. Thank you for watching.